This is BBC Television from London. Normal programming has been suspended.
This is BBC Television from London. Diana, Princess of Wales, has died
This
after a car
is
crash
BBC
in
Television
Paris.
from London.
The French government announced her death just before 5 o'clock this
Normal
morning.
programming
This
has been
is BBC
suspended.
Television from London.
New York
Diana,
time, a
Princess of
hijacked
Wales,
airline
has died
This is
after a
BBC
car
Television
crash in
from
Paris.
London.
flew
The
straight
French
into
government
the World
announced her
Trade
death just
Center's
before 5
North
Normal
o'clock.
programming has been
This is
suspended.
BBC Television from London.
There's a large contrast in the business structure of BBC One and Channel 4. BBC One is government-owned, therefore it is public service. Views and ideologies must be very broad and equal. Whereas Channel 4 is privately owned, this means that they theoretically can show anything which the owners wish. With regards to funding, the BBC is paid for by the taxpayer. Again, Channel 4 is much different. It is funded by advertisers. We can see that Channel 4 is much more of a business, as it is essential that it makes a profit to compete in the market.
Television advertising is one of the biggest ways for a commercial company to access the mass market audience and introduce them to their product. In the United States last year, nearly 100 million people sat down to watch the Super Bowl. Broadcast network CBS reportedly selling 30 seconds worth of advertising time for $2.6 million. In the UK, television advertising is down by a staggering 300 million in the first half of the year.
The BBC generally express centre-left political ideologies. It has long been known for having impartial views. However, in recent years the institution has been heavily criticised for their excessive practice of political correctness and for demonstrating a liberal bias. Channel 4 is perhaps more left-thinking, which appeals to their diverse and younger audiences. News presenter Jon Snow is well renowned for his strong left-wing views, which are clearly reflected in his schedule.
By looking at the schedules of both BBC One and Channel 4, you will notice that there are lots of shows like The Andrew Marr Show, the politics show Southwest, The World's Greatest Pop Star Come Dine With Me. There are lots of documentaries or reality TV shows and shows about competitions. This is because these shows are relatively cheap to produce. In a show, for example, Antiques Roadshow, all they have to do is pay an antiques expert to go look at old objects and explain why and how much it is worth. Producers much rather do this than pay thousands and thousands of pounds on special effects or scriptwriters and actors.
Target audience is one of the most important things to consider to ensure television channels gain enough viewing numbers. Where BBC One is generally aimed at an older, more mature age group, showing a lot more politically based programmes, Channel 4 seems to target a younger audience, focusing more on celebrity-based media and comedy. This changes, however, throughout the day on both channels. For example, Channel 4 becomes more serious in the evening, showing such things as documentaries and the news. Also, BBC One accommodates to younger viewers at certain times, broadcasting children's television and soap operas.
All TV programmes have a set-out schedule so as to appeal to their target audience, resulting in higher viewing rates. BBC One's schedule is based around the typical daily routine of the general public. For example, children finish school at 3 o'clock, therefore children's programmes run between 3 and 5 p.m. Channel 4 schedule their programmes in the same way, but target audience is teens to young adults, so their 3 to 5 p.m. TV is more mature and comedy-based.
This is